Hello again, Struckweb. Here we are with Anima, the Reign of Darkness. For more grindiness, for more doing of the next reincarnation. In fact, yesterday I wasted a lot of time not knowing I have to do the story again, and I was farming monsters, and suddenly they start dropping items I cannot equip because I don't have the reincarnation level. And I'm wondering what the hell is happening? How do I reach that reincarnation level? And then I figure out that the way to get it is to redo the story on the next difficulty. Wait, let me make sure I've selected the right difficulty. Reincarnation 2, okay. And I was farming this Coliseum, and I was farming this map mode, and yeah, I was getting items that I just can't equip, like those items, tier 3, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, fuck, how? Why can't I wear them? I figured out I have to redo the damn story again from the start, and you have to do this 9 times. Reincarnation 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And probably once you would wanna once, at least for the achievement, do reincarnation 10. But that's on every character as far as I understand it. And it's gonna be boring right now to run through the reincarnation story when I'm already level 90 something. But I didn't figure this out until last night when I was recording footage for my other heroes, and I noticed the character selection screen allows me to select difficulty. So I've been playing on R1, and that's why my story seemed completed. And I switched to R2, and I went through that portal, and it was not completed. And yeah. Oh, and I figured out why the monsters were draining my mana. The stupid mana shield, the stupid magic shield, reduces my mana. It doesn't say anything. It says wrap yourself in a magical barrier that reduces the damage taken. It doesn't say it will consume your mana to defend you. So I wasted 25 points not knowing. Eventually I figured out, well, I can respec it. I saved one of those respec materials. But yeah, I'm gonna try and speed through the story now as much as I can. Hi, what level I am? I'm level 93. And I'm gonna try and rush through Reincarnation 2. Because I was able to kill level 130 monsters with the damage shrine. Without the damage shrine it takes forever. And I'm not talking about bosses, just regular trash mobs. When I started playing yesterday. And if you want a power level, the best thing is in that survival dungeon. Even if you can't complete all of it, completing the trash mobs does help. I started playing yesterday, and I didn't sleep last night, and I played a lot last night. And now I purchased the game on my streamer account. Originally I purchased it on my personal account because I normally keep 2 accounts of stream. The streamer account is for multiplayer games. For games I think I would be playing with others. For games I might leave a review too. So I got this game after liking it. Today, this morning, I got it on my streamer account as well. But thankfully thankfully my saves didn't get deleted. So switching from one Steam account to the other on the same machine did not delete my saves, which is good news. By the way, there's gotta be a flower here. Am I gonna do the flower for extra stats? First, do I even have the flower quest? And someone just subscribed. TB just subscribed to my channel on YouTube. Thank you very much for the sub, TB. Welcome to the Struck Club. Bane69er says, is this game worth buying? Well, I love it. I'm not sure about other people, but I fucking love this game already. And you know me, I'm very critical about games, and I can tell you the shit in this game is the grindiness. It will be very grindy. It has like something like torment levels, but you have to redo the story. So it's like in Diablo 2, easy, normal, nightmare, etc. But 10 of those. You have to do reincarnation 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. You have to finish reincarnation 9 to reach reincarnation 10. The way I understand it, I might be giving you false information here. Maybe it stops after a certain number, and from there on you just need to reach a certain player level. But the way I understand it is it's that way. But it has like a Diablo 1.5 vibe. It really feels like a Diablo 1.5 game. But yeah, I'm not sure how to unlock Reincarnation 3. I didn't receive quests when I reached... when I started Reincarnation 2. Right now I'm in Reincarnation 2. And there was no NPC to give me quests. So what do I do now? If anyone is watching and is laughing at me being stupid and not knowing what I'm supposed to do, please elaborate how do I increase my reincarnation from 2 to 3. The game didn't give me quests. Those quests are in those zones. One of the quests is here at the end of this stage. The other quest is here somewhere. You can see this goes all the way to level 630 monsters. Shohei is back. Welcome back, Shohei. And yeah, I'm in Reincarnation 2 and I have no idea how to unlock Reincarnation 3. So I'm gonna try and kill the final boss, I guess, of the story. And maybe that would work. But if you want power leveling, this one doesn't drop items. It drops currency and coins and a lot of XP. This one, the bronze, goes up to level 96 enemies. I tried doing those, and in the first waves I can kill some trash mobs, but you're gonna see they're difficult. I'm gonna try and show you. They're difficult and they're not worth it. It's probably better to just do the other one if you want XP. But yeah, this is the place you go for XP, whereas the other place is where you go... the other place is where you go for wood, and there is a map like the goblin map in Diablo 3, but here it's full with mimics. Instead of gear goblins, wood goblins, treasure goblins, there's mimics. And there's one king of the mimics and stuff like that. And it's called Greed's Domain. And this is where you can get a lot of gear. Make sure you empty your inventory if you stumble upon a portal. And that portal can spawn if you kill a mimic. It's a random chance, so it doesn't spawn every time. But yeah, this is where you can get XP in this place. Right now I'm killing 136 level enemies at level 93 player. Obviously, fuck, where is my cursor? Obviously it's not worth it because it's not that easy to survive, but it's fine. But I'm not here to do this now. I'm here to try and finish Reincarnation 2. And again, if someone is watching and knows how to push from Reincarnation 2 to Reincarnation 3, if there's a specific quest or something that needs to be done, do tell. Let me quickly repair. And there are some interesting legendaries, by the way. For example, there's set items as well. There is this Shibana's progeny set, strength, all abilities, intellect, bonus experience. This is a leveling up set. Then there's that's the same set. This is Legion, all attributes warrior, vitality, armor, block, magic, shield, thorns. There's Vlad's flesh. which is a dex set, but it gives you frozen aura on the sorcerer as well, and chance of devastating blow. This is Thief's Ropes, dexterity kind of thingy. Chance of casting teleport on being hit. This one I just I was in the mimic dungeon, and I had no room for items, and I was just putting my gems in the sockets so I don't lose the gems. But yeah, there are a lot of things, and there's unique items, and you can take the stats of one unique item and transfer it to another one. So there's gonna be some interesting setups to mess around with the gear that the game is giving us. Okay, let me figure out. By the way, does this Gambler now give me Reincarnation 2 items, or is it gonna be Reincarnation 1? Oh, now the Gambler gives me tier 2 items. Okay, I can work with this. I can work with this. I was wondering, it seemed weird yesterday for the Gambler to only give me tier 1 items after finishing the game. I just needed to switch to tier 2, and I didn't know it doesn't how to switch. Let's find a good armor. And doing the end game would give you a ton of rewards. Yesterday, just doing the survival mode, reaching stage 4 but not finishing stage 4, I got 500,000, and then I did it a bunch of more times, and you can see it costs 7,000 on this difficulty. It costs 1,000 on tier 1 to gamble. But if you're earning 500,000 for several minutes of end game, the gambling seems to be pretty reasonable. Obviously, it's not that wacky. Ah shit, no. Did I sell the vitality? Not the vitality, I need the vitality. Let's put those gems in some items for now, just so they don't take room. And this apparently is for crafting, for rerolling items, recycling items or whatever, upgrading items. I think you can upgrade items from one tier to the next. Let's say you have a very good rolled item and you want to keep it with you. There's an option called upgrade. I haven't tested it, but I'm assuming that's what it means. Right, fuck it, let's just go fight stuff. Let's just go fight stuff. We'll bother with that later. Oh, old key. Old keys of time are keys that open a portal to a mini dungeon. And I can show you. Let me go to the next stage and show you what it is. This one would be low level, so it's not gonna be really worth my time to go there, because it's of the level of the map where it dropped. If the map is level 35, it's gonna drop a level 35 key. I've got a few level 63s. The first time I got one of those keys, I was level 63. And in this map, you basically you have to kill enemies, and once you reach 100%, a big monster spawns. And you kill it, and then you can exit, and it puts you where you were. But man, yesterday I spent so much time in Reincarnation 1 not knowing I have to go to character selection and change it. And the game doesn't tell me this, or if it did, I probably skipped it. when I was streaming last night when I beat the game. XP shrines, this is an experience shrine. When you get this shrine, stop looting and start fighting. You can get so many levels when you get this shrine, if the content is reasonably high level. This content right now is very low level for me, so I'm gonna skip ahead. But this is the best shrine in the game. Even with my level, I'm getting experience in level 35 monsters. I just leveled up to 94. From level 35 monsters. Dungeon complete, level 35. And this one drops the next level. Now this dropped the key for level 36. So you beat that trial, it gives you one, sometimes two keys of the next one. And you can just chain do those dungeons. I'm gonna get some more healing, honestly. Not healing, more health and defenses. Oh, and yesterday I was saying, why doesn't it tell me what is what? Well, it does. I was just fucking blind. I admit I didn't click here. I didn't know this would bring information for those. And now you can see which one levels up what. So I can leave that dungeon with T. But yeah, Shohei, ask any questions. No need to say I got a question, but good that you're saying it. But it's not like I'm gonna turn down a question or anything, unless it's something weird. Although even weird stuff is. Have you played Kingdoms of Amalur? Yeah, I streamed the Re-Reckoning. Couple of months ago when the Re-Reckoning came, I had a stream. It's probably still in my YouTube channel somewhere, the recording of me streaming the Re-Reckoning. But I had an annoying bug with one of the DLCs. I finished the base story, and I finished one of the DLCs, maybe two of them, I'm not sure. The one with the Norse mythology, kind of where we were up in the sky, that was the one where I kind of had some crashes and stuff. How do you see what the stats do? Press I and then click on this thing, click on the I over here in your above your shield, near the name. You click this and then it brings this thingy. See, I mean, some things you can't notice them at first glance. Some of the things you just don't notice at first glance. It took me a while. It took me several hours to realize this thing existed. Actually, let's kill this champion, because the champion would give me passive points. Passive points for the for the Astralium. More keys of time. Okay, we're moving on. I think around level 100 you reach 80 something 100 you reach normally, naturally, the next reincarnation. Judging by what level monsters start dropping the reincarnation 3 items. Around level 90 or so, monsters drop them. Seems like there's no quests, I just probably need to beat the final bosses of those acts. And then probably it unlocks itself. This is a defensive shrine. There's defensive, there's mana, there's damage, and there's XP. And if you get a damage shrine right before a boss room, it's amazing. If you're struggling on a boss, just go to the dungeon right before the boss and do dungeon reset while inside the dungeon. And do it a few more times, get 1, 2, 3 more levels, maybe a little bit stronger item. Okay. We got 2 legendaries and a green. Mimics. Mimics is where the wood is. That's why the Mimic realm, where it's full of mimics, is the best place for drops. And there are certain zones in the map end game, the one not the survival but the other end game, where there's a lot of mimics in there, and they can drop you a portal to the Mimic realm if you're lucky. But all this wood is temporary, because eventually you're gonna move on to the next reincarnation, and to the next, and to the next. So it's a grind. And thankfully with upgrading you might be able to keep a good rolled item with you, if that's how it works, if it works how I imagine it does. How do I reach the elite monster? Is that a green? No. Just some gems. I should start picking up some gems, but... And I played with the Necro and the Skirmisher up until level 10, until after the first boss that I'm gonna do in a moment. Up until that boss I played on the first difficulty with the other with 2 of the other classes, just to test them. Oh, this is the mana regeneration shrine. It's amazing for mobility, when your mobility skill costs mana. And there's spin to win, by the way. The melee has spin to win. Finis Gaming says, big like, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. And Xabras says, hi, do you think this game is better than Wolcen and Warhammer Chaosbane? I won't say better than them, but I would say I enjoy it more than Wolcen. As for Chaosbane, it's kind of different. But it's not worse, it's not better. I say in the same league. Some people would say Wolcen is more fancier. Some people would say Wolcen is fancier and more beautiful and stuff like that visually, and it has more skills, and that's true. But this game has simplicity and depth at the same time. It's nice. It has it is combining simplicity with depth, but this game is very grindy. Very grindy. Expect to grind for ages. to reach the maximum difficulty and the maximum reincarnation or whatever it's called. If you're not prepared for grind, that game's probably not gonna be to your liking, because there will be a ton of it. From the looks of it, that's how it will be. And it's gonna be very repetitive, having to redo the story over and over and over again. Unless I'm mistaken and I unlock the next reincarnation at level 100, as I suspect. But if that's not how it works, then yeah. If you need to complete the bosses of the story on the next difficulty, keep in mind, I don't know. I'm just guessing right now. I'm just guessing. I'm trying to figure out how I can reach reincarnation 3. Hopefully by the end of this stream we would have found out. Because I'm gonna skip through this this reincarnation 2 story zones. The weird thing is they're not giving me quests that are in those zones. I don't have quests in those zones. But my portals were removed, meaning the game is expecting me to be again here to re-get those portals. I didn't know about switching to Reincarnation 2. I was playing a lot on Reincarnation 1 yesterday, and then I decided, alright, let's start recording some footage for content with the other classes. And then I realized the character selection screen has an arrow going to the left and right that allows me to change difficulties. After reaching level 90 something, finding this one out seemed a little kind of like why now? Why couldn't I find this earlier moment? Okay, mobility shrine, as I like to call the mana shrine. You're not gonna see much resistance now, because I'm fighting enemies that I'm out leveling them by a lot. And the best place to level up seems to be the Coliseum. But if you have to redo the story zones, might as well just do them. And maybe just do the Coliseum to give yourself a few levels of a head start. But stick to the story. Icefox says, how is the game? Bought it, but at the beginning is really slow. At the beginning is very slow, yes. It is, especially until you get your mobility skill. But I love it. You know, I'm very critical about games, and I either love them or hate them. It's rarely that I would have a middle ground where I don't care about the game enough to hate it or love it. And this is thankfully one of those games that really surprised me. I was very skeptical, knowing that this game is a mobile game ported to PC from Android and iOS. But apparently, I've never played the mobile version, so I don't know. I can't compare them. But someone wrote on my YouTube channel that this is better than the mobile, that they're doing things differently. Whether that's true, I can't tell you. But it feels nice. I tried the melee class, the skirmisher. I tried the necromancer as well, up until level 10 only, so I can't tell you much about those. But I read those skill trees of theirs, and it's gonna be nice. There's gonna be some interesting spin to win builds with the warrior. And with the necro you're gonna have minion builds, but also spell builds. Actually, do I need those keys? I need to see how much I can sell them for. Or I can put those keys in my stash to do on other classes. Let's keep going, let's keep going. But yeah, I think this game is the hidden gem. The game that it would slip through many people's radars. I'm happy I found out about it myself. Even though I found out about it like 4 days late. I found out yesterday, or the day before yesterday, but in the evening before sleeping. I'm not even gonna bother picking up most of that stuff. Just the purple. If you need money, the survival mode is where it's set. Oh, experience shrine, I need to do this. Wait, okay, never mind. XP shrine is amazing. When you get an XP shrine, try to queue as many as you can. Ignore the wood, you can get the wood later. Especially if they're around your level. You can get a level every 2-3 kills with an XP shrine. I mean, since this goes up to level 630 monsters and players. So keep that in mind. I'm 90 something and I'm still not even 1/4, even 1/5 of the way there. I'm 1/6 of the way there. Why can't I enter? Oh, is that... okay, never mind. It was kind of badly placed. Oh, it's this boss fight. What level enemies am I fighting right now? I can't see. Level 49. Oh, I'm so far away from my own level enemies. If only I knew about this. If only the game told me in idiot-proof messages that I need to go back to character creation and select the difficulty after beating the game, not doing end game on R1. I thought as I go through higher level zones the R would rise, and the R would rise in terms of monsters and stuff, but not in terms of my own difficulty. I really hope I'm mistaken and you just need to reach level 100 and then you get R3 regardless of how you reached it. I hope I'm wrong here, and I don't have to reach and beat the final boss of this difficulty to unlock the next one. Because the achievement doesn't say much. The achievement says complete reincarnation 2. I have no idea how. But I'm assuming I need to kill this big bad boss at the very end. I have to beat... Okay, that's exactly what I feared I need to do. So I have to reach the last boss, even though there are no quests. Thanks for confirming it. Thank you for confirming it. They really need to make it so that you need to reach a certain level instead of having to beat a boss. Because it's fucking boring. Doing 9 times, actually 10 times if you want to beat Reincarnation 10 as well. On every single hero. It's madness. I mean, it's okay to do it 1, 2, maybe 3 times, even though 3 times already too many. It's 2021, it's not 2000. And even Diablo 2 didn't have that many replays, new game plus modes. Even Diablo 2 didn't have 10. 9 new game pluses. You've played the mobile long ago. Well, hopefully they change some things on the PC version to not be like the mobile. I've heard that they've changed some things from one person in my YouTube channel. I forgot who mentioned that this is better than the mobile version, which is good, but it can always get better with more quality of life, more reworks of certain systems. But at least I can speed through it with my teleportation. I also love the mobility skill on the warrior. It's like that charging skill in WoW, and I forgot the name. Roger says, this game worth to go, you reckon? Well, for the price it costs, I think it's worth it for the price, for 10 or 9 bucks. Even if you never reach the highest difficulty and get bored halfway through, you still would have put a ton of time in it to make it worth your while. But again, my worth it is not the same as other people's worth it, so it might be worth it for me, but I want to mislead people. But the game has let's say a regular amount of wood, reasonable amount of wood, and diversity in terms of items and skills. Skills wise, every class doesn't have much, but you can mix classes, and you only have 5 slots: 1, 2, 3, left click, right click, and normally on the left click it's your basic attack, which refills mana. So there isn't a big skill bar, but I like that amount of simplicity. In most cases you would be spamming one skill while using the others as support. One damage skill, one mobility skill, one basic attack, and the other one would either be a big nuke and a support, or 2 supports, or 2 more nukes, something like that. On mobile it's only 4. Oh, nice. Nice that they gave us an extra slot on PC then. So in mobile it's left click, right click, and 2 more. Although there is no left right, I guess there. It's all on the same side, I guess. Yeah, many people end up only using 1 or 2 skills in games, to be honest. See, it's one thing if you have toggle skills, like in Grim Dawn you can have 3, 4, 5 and more toggle skills that you can just put on a separate bar, toggle them, and then in the end just use your main ones. Skills with big cooldowns, sure. When there's skills with big cooldowns, it makes sense to have more slots and stuff. Stuff that you wanna save for a boss and just activate that buff when it's needed. Oh yeah, with 5 it's nice. One Aura Mancer build would be interesting. I still haven't looked into the cleric skills, but I'm assuming cleric, mage, and soldier would be interesting. With 3 auras, 1 main damage skill, and a mobility skill maybe. That would be interesting. Mage cleric with mace mastery. Oh, that seems interesting. Sounds like an interesting combination. I haven't read the cleric yet in detail, so let's see it. Cleric, Holy Strike, Cure, Holy Bolt, Sanctuary, Aculeus. Thorns damage. Oh, Thorns damage. So Cleric Warrior on Thorns damage would be interesting. Sacred Defense. Increase your damage and defense. Mace Mastery. Oh, this is the one. Passively increases damage with quirps. Nice. Holy Cross Summon Sacred Crosses that damage enemies. Power of Life increases the power of your healing spells. Heal all allies in an area and repels enemies. Summons a pillar of fire on hit that burns enemies, dealing magic damage. Is that a beam or a pillar from the sky? The way it's worded seems like a pillar from the sky. Holy fire. Okay. Yeah, interesting. It's nice at level 35 getting your subclass. I decided to not get a subclass but to keep mage my subclass. So I got mage again to get those stats. Because I wanted to try a full mage. See how it works. This level has such a vibe of that zone in Yabutu's desert town. I forgot the name, but it has such a vibe. Can I share a Discord like with you? I'm an admin on there, and there is lots of helpful info there. We're close to 6K members. You can share it in my Discord server, because if you write it in my chat here on my stream, my bot will delete it. And the only way to not delete it is for me to give you what's it called, moderator, and you can just share it in my own Discord somewhere in general chat, and I can grab the link, or you can just send it to me as a PM and I can share the Discord server in the chat. So either PM me on Discord or write it in my own server, whichever, it doesn't matter. I can just take the link from there. Let me know when I can go and grab the link and I can share it. I'm wondering, once you reach reincarnation 10, how easy it is to get 150,000 of those, or boas or whatever, to respec. What level enemies am I fighting now? I'm already starting to take damage. Oh fuck, I wasted my experience shrine for regeneration. Oh, 60 minions. Oh, and they were doing solid damage earlier. Although my gear is not min-maxed for my level, honestly. But I'm getting close to reincarnation level 3. And then I can upgrade some of my items with better ones. Let's see, this one is for magical damage 200. The other one I'm wearing is magical damage 304. Chance of casting Frost Nova, level 15 when you get hit. 38 vitality, no, 49 vitality, 38 intellect, 20 strength, but the strength is from the gem. This gives me more intellect. Doesn't give me as much vit. Gives me magical damage. I'm losing 3k physical and 2k magical resistance though. But look at my damage grow. Well, hopefully I can survive. Right now I'm very squishy. Plus 2 all skills, wasn't that attributes? Oh, abilities. I fucking credit as all attributes. Oh fuck, that's amazing. Plus 2 to all abilities. Man, when it says abilities, it's very easy to mistake it for attributes, I guess. But again, then you learn it. Once you learn it, you know it. I really love the gaze, the Medusa's gaze. It gives so much magical damage. Because plus 2 to all attributes seems like a waste. But then plus 2 to all abilities is fucking OP. Because it boosts the abilities that give you passive bonuses. For example, even if I wasn't using Magical Orbit, it still would have given me levels to it, which still would have given me extra damage to multi-missile. And it goes vice versa as well. So yeah, I like that thing. It's like Torchlight trick where you can put points into a certain skill to get bonuses to another. So Frost Nova, I would start upgrading eventually for Magical Orbit maybe, once the time comes. For now I'm upgrading Magical Orbit. I need to remove the points from Magic Shield. Because Magic Shield was working okay, but I was having problems with my mana, because I didn't realize it drains my mana when I take damage. The game doesn't explain that to you. and it needs to explain things better, that when you take hits it will drain your mana. I've been wondering why does every single monster drain mana in the game, what sort of bullshittery this is. Then I realized it was my stupid mana shield. I think it's probably maybe it's a badly translated thing. Maybe when they translated the game to English, they just skipped on some of the descriptions and just kept the most basic ones. Yeah, some things need to be reworded, explained better. It's not like there's no room to write a little bit more text. I hope I don't get one shot by that boss. Look at that, the trash mobs are taking 50% of my HP already. Might have to switch to something more defensive before the boss fight. I already maxed out my magic shield, but the thing is, it takes a lot of my energy when I get hit with it. That's why I removed it. I removed it because it drains my energy like crazy. I'm gonna show you. Probably those enemies it won't be as easy to see. I know it's all about kiting, but it becomes boring to just be kiting. Kiting is boring. When you have to constantly kite, when you're I don't like how it works. I like being able. Why would I want a shield if I'm not gonna let them hit me? I want a shield that would block stuff, that I could. If I want a shield, I would want them to hit me, so the shield actually does its purpose. But we'll see. I mean, I did finish the game yesterday with that shield, and it worked nicely. But look at that, now I have problems with mobility because of that thing. I can probably switch it for bosses. Probably will switch it on for bosses and switch it off while mobbing. Saying no need to kite on mage when higher level. Well, I'm assuming on higher level you would be one-shotting everything that's not a boss. With proper setup, with a nice setup where you can take a hit or two, where you have enough vitality and your damage is good enough to just kill stuff quickly before they can do too much damage. But the one thing I love about this game is the potion system. It's simple yet effective. It's my favorite potion system. Keep it on a cooldown, no bullshit attached to the potion other than the cooldown. Some devs fail to realize that simple potion systems are fun. I don't want to have to play the piano to use my potion. or to have to grind and buy potions and try to rely on RNG to find potions. Okay. And thanks as well. Sean says, forgot I was playing on Android. Well, I'm not sure how it is on Android though. I haven't played the Android, so I'm not sure how it will be. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, time will tell. As I keep playing, time will tell how much more difficult certain things will be. Let's sell some of that tier 2 stuff. Now, first things first, where's my bone helmet? Medusa's gaze. I'm gonna put something else in the socket. Let's grab all the tier 3 stuff and see which one I wanna use. I don't want to use two-handed, so I need a new shield as well. I'm just collecting all the tier 3 stuff to see which one would fit me the best. I don't need this. I don't think I need this. I mean, I can get rid of some of the tier 1 stuff, but for now let's not. This is tier 3 as well. And this is tier 3. And that sums up my tier 3 stuff. I can use Berserk Skill from Warrior with the Veil. Where is the Veil? Veil. Oh, it's one of those things. Sacred Veil, okay. What does Berserk do? Hitting enemies increases your bloodlust. What does my bloodlust do though? Okay, I'll test it. I'll test it. Just let me first sort things out. What about the armor? Let's first decide on the chest armor. I'm thinking this holy armor here seems to be amazing, but I'm gonna remove the gems, I guess, so I can compare them equally on equal footing. So before that, maybe the rings first. The rings. Intelligence, dex, magical damage. Bonus experience seems like a nice one for later on. With strength int. Armor, health, regen, mana. Mana, magic resistance, magic find. Maybe this one for now. As an amulet, which one? This one is 693. This one is 827 magical damage and 1 to all abilities. And I might still keep this one just in case. Although it doesn't seem like it's worth keeping it. I've got something stronger. Then for weapon. Intellect 340, intellect 268. This is 2 abilities mage, 1 ability is necro. So this is for my class. I'm assuming I should go for vitality and intelligence gems. Dude, this one gives me... Oh, this requires 315 strength. That's why I can't use it. Well, for now I can use that one. But I can put strength here. I can put strength into this and I can put strength into this. And that would unlock this one. But do I really want this one just because it gives extra armor? Strength int 376 to 64, and this is... But this one would give me... I don't know, the intelligence is nice, definitely. Extra strength, definitely nice. And the other ones are not as good, so... Let's try and get strength stones. I'm pretty sure I have some strength stones somewhere for... 1, 2... Reincarnation 4. I wish I could salvage reincarnation 4 stuff. And downgrade it to reincarnation 2 stuff. Okay, any more sockets I wanna grab? I don't think so. So my strength right now is 334. Oh, I can already wear this. Oh, nice. I can still grab something from here, just in case. Now, I've got 740 strength. Wow. Some armor, not bad. Int and vit. Any more sockets? I think everything with socket is filled up. I still wanna remove some sockets here and just bags are full. Just trying to fix those sockets. I need to sell some of those low level keys, but for now, let's sell the lowest level key. I had some level 30 something keys. I don't need those. I'm not sure why I'm keeping them, to be honest. Okay, I think I'm ready to... Cannot be sold, really? So keys are R10 mechanic. Good. Okay, let me give your link to the others in the chat. I'm dropping the link that Jay sent me. A Discord server with people that can share information about this game. What level are they here? I need to check. 65. Oh, okay, we can just keep moving. We'll redo what I just did, but on this reincarnation. Then reincarnation 4 should be someone around my level. Fan base knows devs. Yeah, I assumed that. I assumed the same. That it's just a fan server. Some devs just don't like being easily reachable on Discord. Which is understandable, not everyone. So it's movement speed. That's what Berserk gives me. Is it? Well, it's pretty nice. Yeah, Berserk is nice to run through the content quickly. I wonder what happens when I put more points into teleport. Does the mana cost decrease? I guess the mana cost goes lower. Oh, definitely less mana cost for the mobility skill is always good help. I'm assuming the maximum stacks is 100 of Bloodlust. One is fine. Oh, okay. That's good. I've only put 1 point, the rest is from... The rest is from the bonuses. From the gear. Oh, this shrine's amazing. The damage shrine helps push that that survival mode easily. I think doing a little bit of survival mode and getting ahead of the content makes pushing the story easier. Then you can just speed through, steamroll everything.
Very something terribly wrong.
Oh, XP shrines are amazing. XP shrine is OP. If you get one of them, teleport to town fast. Yeah, that's what I do. That's exactly how I leveled up last night. I was getting XP shrines and then I went to the arena. And it's nice, it's super fast XP. It's the amazing XP stacking. I was doing those maps in the forests, the ones that are level 60, 80, etc. And yeah, whenever I get a shrine, I would just go and do some arena. I'm not gonna do it right now, because right now I just wanna push through the story and reach Reincarnation 4. I'm already leveled up to 90 something. Let's keep going this way. No, not this way. I gotta go back more. Oh, I know it's not high enough yet. I need 4,500. It's gonna take a while. I'm pretty sure the stats there would be amazing. But I'm guessing later on I would start getting more stats for it, because right now I'm barely seeing it get any. If I'm gonna need thousands there, and I've only got 2.9k so far, it's gonna be a grind. Where the hell is this extra stage? Oh, I've passed it and didn't go in it. When you pass the exit to the next level and you just didn't realize it.
The smell of molten blood makes me sick.
Let's keep going. Man, that speed is so fun. And this damage shrine is pretty nice as well. This detour I didn't need to take even, I could have just... If only I saw it earlier where it is. At least speeding through this is nice when you don't have to do quests. When you just have to kill the boss.
Death dwells here.
And Jay is getting off. Well, thanks for stopping by and providing us with some information. Really appreciate it. And until next time, good night to you if you're logging off. I'm gonna be playing for another less than 2 hours, roughly around 2 hours, but it's 10:30 in the evening, and I'm gonna stay until midnight, a little bit after midnight. So I've got some more time, but not much. But definitely gonna reach Reincarnation 4 and start fighting enemies around my level. I don't have much Reincarnation 4 wood though. I had a solid amount of R3, because R3 monsters were reasonably quick to farm, but the other ones weren't. Although with my R3 gear, R4 monsters should be reasonably quick to farm for XP and for gear. Like if I go to Silver Arena, I should be able to kill more reasonably now. And if I go to the level 120 zones to farm monsters, or the level 100 zones, it should also not be that bad. Okay, we'll move on. Oh, this seems to give me attack speed as well, not just movement speed. And attack speed seems to also translate to casting speed in this game from what I've seen. on.
Way down deep.
Okay, wrong way. Probably not this way at all, but let's check the last fork. I love how quickly my mana is regenerating right now. When you get enough int, it becomes very fun. Early in the game it's very slow though. I gotta admit, the first few levels are slow. Especially before you get your mobility skill. And Shims, by the way, how are you, Shims? Nice seeing you again. As you think, we're pushing the difficulties. I want to reach a difficulty of reasonably high level monsters. But I guess farming should wait until max realm, max reincarnation level. And just pushing through the story over and over and over again, which gets so very boring and repetitive though, that whole pushing through the story. But unfortunately that's how it is right now. No skipping this. We're getting close.
This is the form of fear.
This biome and 2 more biomes, and then we're doing the boss after that. Starting to take some hits now. What level are the monsters? I need to see the level. '86. Okay, yeah. They're getting close to my level. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I definitely like Anima. It's such a nice little game. It's fun. It's got depth. It's got depth that you don't realize at first, but then the more you play, the more you realize certain things and certain synergies, certain systems, how they work, and how you can interact with them. The one thing I don't like is that it's unnecessarily grindy. But at least you can speedrun through the grindy, boring parts of the game, where you're basically repeating the story over and over again on a higher difficulty, and you have to do it until you reach difficulty number 10, which takes a while. It takes a while. I'm right now on difficulty number 3. Getting close to 4. After black powers there's that floating place, then there's the red place, and then there's the boss. I'm losing my cursor sometimes. Especially when I do that orange spell.
For the gods.
Can't teleport there, unfortunately. Very Diablo 1 and 2 vibe though, which is the best thing probably about the game. Obviously it's trying to do things uniquely in its own way. It's trying to just visually, aesthetically appeal to Diablo fans. To old school Diablo fans, people who have played 2 and 1. Non-loading. What's it gonna be? Okay. Come on. Oh, I can't teleport there? Interesting. That's such a labyrinth. They're doing a lot of damage already. Gotta be a bit more careful now. Non-Rev says, what type of build are you gonna run? I've no idea right now. I don't know much about proper finalized builds because I don't know all the items in the game. And it looks like build around me items would be interesting. I definitely want to use Storm and maybe multi-missile. That's the thing I want to run in my build. And teleport seems amazing, so the only thing that maybe would change would be Berserk. Right now I'm using it from an item. And that item definitely feels nice to use to get Berserk from the warrior skill tree without investing in the warrior, but I would go for some sort of a nuker, maybe glass cannon or not so glass cannon, as long as it's a cannon, even if it's not that much damage. If I can survive, it would be nice. I mean, the shield, I wanted to use the magic shield, but then I found out it drains my mana when I take damage, and that doesn't seem very feasible, but for bosses maybe it's not gonna be terrible when I know I'm not gonna be getting hit all the time. You're thinking of getting this game, but you wanna finish Wolsen first. Oh, you still haven't finished Wolsen, interesting. Or do you mean the new stuff? No, I'm gonna die. Fuck. But I didn't. Okay, last biome of this what's it called, reincarnation. Okay. Starting to get sleepy, but it's 10:52 p.m. We've got at least 1 hour and some more until it's time to stop, so I will be finishing this run for sure, and maybe starting the next one, or maybe I can do some other endgame after this, a bit for XP and for wood. Once I reach R4, I can start farming some R4 items. And just some basic stuff. Okay. Let's keep going. I think this way. Oh, no, it's not this way. Damn. I just gotta check this way just in case. You never know. Oh damn. Oh, that's the downstairs. I missed it. I keep missing the downstairs, but again, I'm a bit tired and sleepy, that's why. Okay, let's keep going. What floor is this? Lost City 3. I think she was in the one after 5. Okay. Let's open the map. I see a monster there, but I'm not gonna go there. I'm just gonna keep going this way. Well, now we have to go there. Okay. Getting close. And my eyelids are getting closer to each other as well. Prison's entrance. Bossy time. Okay. Gotta have that mana shield just in case. I'm not gonna need that mobility. The attack speed would have been great to have though. The attack speed would have helped. Okay. Incarnation 4, here we come. So let's see. Probably gonna need some strength to wear the new gear anyways. I don't have much tier 4. Honestly, I haven't been farming much tier 4 gear. But we can go and farm some. Instead of pushing the story, I can just farm some items and then push the story when I have items. So now... thinking of selling all that junk. Maybe I would keep this for leveling. Four, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4. Wait, what? This is tier 3, this is tier 3. Why is the difference so phenomenal? Ah, because this one is not repaired, maybe that's why. So I'm not worrying about keys. Okay, let's keep going. So, farming stuff time. For farming items, this seems to be a very good place. In the forest over here, you can get a lot of mimics. But we want higher level monsters, so I'm gonna go over here to the level 100 monsters so we can get tier 4 items. The level 130 I can still kill, by the way. With my tier 3 items it should be fine. But let's go for 100 first. What level drops? Let me quickly check. I think 100 should be R4. 100 monsters should be R4. Tier 4, yes, okay. Well, now we need mimics. And the zone with the mimics. Oh, I'm killing them so much easier than yesterday, but yesterday I was with tier 2 gear. Obviously I wouldn't be doing that much damage to them, and I was relying on shrines for damage to do some farming here. Damn, there aren't that many mimics on this map, unlike the forest. Maybe it's in the final stages of the zone where the mimics are. Stacking dex for casting speed and attack speed, I mean, would be pretty nice eventually later on when you reach endgame builds. Like endgame builds. So close. Still not enough? Damn, okay, let's keep killing stuff then. Seems like there aren't gonna be any mimics. Actually, let's reach the final one of those. Mitrali Peaks 4, I guess. But I have a quest somewhere here as well. I wonder what it would reward me. Pirit, nice. The only reason why I'm exploring everything in this zone is because of the quest. Not sure if I should even worry about it, but you never know, maybe it's gonna give me permanent stats. Those quests that give permanent stats sure are sweet. I can upgrade my sockets right now, if I would enough of them. I keep forgetting that I need amethysts as well, not just ruby and sapphire. But it's nice that items that give you levels to a certain skill on a different class, even if you haven't spec'd on this class, you can use it. The same way I'm using Berserk now. I didn't know it worked that way, and this opens up a lot of possibilities, if that's how it works with items granting plus to a certain skill. That allows you to actually have... it allows you to use skills from 3 different masteries, rather than just 2, if you want to. Maybe even from 4, if you feel like it. If you feel like doing one skill in 3 hours, you can do it. One skill in 3 hours from 3 different other masteries. And that one for damage, the rest. Oh, okay. In fact, this one, the basic attack, I probably no longer need it. With enough mana generation, the basic attack seems kind of unnecessary. I'm gonna try something. I can't change it, eh? The basic attack is mandatory. Well, One could only try. Okay, that's where the mimics should start showing. Stage 5. As I expected. Probably need to go visit the town soon. What's tooth? Look at that tack. Wait, that's a yellow? Oh, fuck that yellow. Man, only one mimic so far. This is disappointing. The forest had so many. But at least the regular chests seem to be dropping nicely as well. What did we get? Ah, it's that shield. Okay. Plus 5 stone skin. 1800 magical damage, 800 strength, 8 holy fire, 12 holy fire. Fuck, you can get 20 points to holy fire with with 6 pieces, and 10 to holy to fury of heaven. I think I'm gonna need strength to equip some new items. It's always strength I'm lacking, so might as well invest into it beforehand. But I can keep repeating this map. Or go to the next one. Let's check where the next one leads. By the way, I've got a quest here. Search for the ancient caves. That's where the ancient caves start. Maybe after this. One shot for the win. That was a nice swap in the face. Okay, let's go back. Obviously with tier 3 items in the tier 4 zone, it's not gonna be that easy. Done? No drop? What sorcery is this? No drop from the Gate Guardian. Ice Vein Ruins. So for what's eye? Okay. So new area added to the map. Oh, R7, we're fighting R7 enemies, level 210, and I'm killing them. I'm actually killing R7 enemies. Obviously they're destroying me because of my defenses, but if I stay safe, if I stay far, that's not gonna be bad. I'm not gonna do this. Obviously there's level 130 zone, which is more appropriate for me. Because we just reached the level 210. No, yeah, I think the 210. I just finished the level 140 zone. But there is 130 here and 150. So this is the one I could keep doing. This one starts from 250, so it's not for me. This one's definitely not for me. This one's 170, not so bad. I think it's time for some survival. For XP maybe. If only I could get an XP shrine and then go to survival. Oh, look at this defense. Let me gamble a little. Let's try my luck. This one's for XP, so probably good to take with me when I go do arena. Or Coliseum or whatever it's called. Oh wait, let's try the upgrade. Oh, but this is I need the legendary. I can't upgrade. Although let's try it. I want to try upgrading purple, but it needs to be tier 4, I think. Does it? Just want to see what it does. Tier 3, right? From... Wait, what? I'm not sure what it did, but okay. I think I just wasted... I knew I would waste the resources because it's a tier 2 item. But I'm not sure what got increased. It would have been nice if it showed me in brackets the increased stats. I was expecting this will go from tier 2 to tier 3 and increase all the stats. Didn't. It's not how it works. Let me read. Oh, it doesn't say. We can gamble, by the way. I've got a ton of books. But the chances of me pulling the one I want are very small. Okay, let's do arena. Which one should I remove? Definitely this one is the one I wanna remove. I'm losing a lot of survivability, but let's see how I do. And I don't think I need Berserk. I guess I'll have to kite. Maybe with Berserk it's not gonna be a bad idea. Telling her to go home, eh? Getting that XP. If only I had an XP shrine here. Not sure where it dropped the gems, the skulls, but in any case they're dying reasonably quickly for now. This is 5 stages though. The first one's 4 stages, this one is 5. Oh, I see the orbs. And this is how you level up quickly in this place. This place is your training grounds, your level up grounds. The rest is your farming grounds. The place where I was I was kind of unlucky this time around. I didn't see as many mimics yesterday. As I mentioned, that one place where you go into the mimic zone is amazing. But you gotta get lucky and get that mimic portal after killing one of them. I'm gonna keep that damage buff on the ground for a while. Around wave 6 maybe I can take the damage buff. Actually, let's wait for wave 7. So yeah, this is the place to level up. But you need sufficient gear. If you come under geared, you're gonna have to kite a lot. Yesterday I was kiting. Oh, spiders. On the spiders I'm probably gonna do some more kiting and less face tanking. Damn, this is so much tougher than the basic one. And I can't get through the damage buff. I really wanna go get that damage buff. Oh, now the big spider is there. Shit. I need to kill the little ones. The big spider is toast after that. What are we fighting now? Beasts? Oh, interesting. Those are easier than the spiders, it seems. But they do a lot of damage, so they might die easy. I still have to be super careful. Oh, and there's ranged attacks as well. But those are level 190 or something, I think, right now. Damn, yeah, I'm not gonna finish this one, but I'm gonna try. But most likely the boss will destroy me with one shot. And the thing is, I can't pause to rework my skills to put the mana shield. Beat it. Ah, stage 6, what? Oh, fuck. This doesn't end. I thought it's 5 stages. Okay, well, stage 6 is good. I mean, I did not expect to reach this high. The enemies were high level. What did I get? 1,909,000. 980 Uboli only. But that's actually stage 6 out of 6. So this was the last stage of this. Not bad. Good rewards. Although the Uboli really are not rewarding as much as one would want. This is where you spend them, and yeah, with the 4,000 I've got right now, I can't even buy a legendary chest, and this legendary chest does not guarantee you a legendary item, because I've tried those and those. And this is 50,000. Fuck. The price of those is super high. Not worth it. So this is one of the grindy things that I said is not that great. Okay, but you can still try and gamble for items and maybe get lucky. But see, I was with tier 3 items. If I had blue or yellow tier 4 items, it would have been much easier. Okay, just look at the difference, 630 versus 387. Yeah, I'm gonna lose 752 magical damage, which is huge. Decrease to my DPS. That's why it's good to farm in those places where mimics spawn. I also think the Gambler is your best friend in this game, unlike Torchlight 3. I'm gonna keep trying to get a bone helmet. I want that bone helmet. I really love it as an item. But the good one. Wait, what? Oh, shit, I ran out of currency. Well, we can do more survival, but for now I think we could just start doing the story on this difficulty. Oh, and we're forgetting something. I can upgrade my gems. Where did I put the intelligence? Okay, there we go, it's here. Yeah, really? Okay, we'll have to wait a bit. Let's go make some gold. How much can I make from this? 381 magical, 827 magical, hard to beat. Now, where do I put points? Into this one, I guess. No, where was it? This one increases magical orbit, but I'm not using magical orbit right now. Well, those are maxed. I don't know what to do with my points right now. If I level up some of the others, I'm not gonna get bonuses to this and this. Okay, let me just do that as I wanted. What do we do with recycle, I wonder? Oh! Ah, I see. Now that's how you upgrade items. Well, I can do it for my tier 4 items later. So you need to recycle unused stuff and then use those materials to recycle stuff. To upgrade stuff after recycling. Okay, let's go. Back to doing story stuff.
Nature itself is against me in this place.
There we go. Here we go again. On this boring story mode journey. What level are those? 97. Okay, they're around my level. Probably shouldn't worry too much about killing. Oh, that reminds me. I should be able to put points in my Astralium. Let me check. If only it could tell me which one's which. I mean, I can try and guess this is gold, this is magic find. This is probably health regeneration, probably mana regeneration. Armor. Oh, I can click it and see. Crit damage. Armor and magical resist. Dodge. Critical. Oh, requires mace, and that gives you critical chance, maybe? Gold. I think this is magic find, yeah. Health regen. Oh, health regen and wife steal. Mana regen, mana steal. Thorns. My crit chance needs to be good enough to consider this. Dexov asks how old I am. 30, I think 1? Seriously, I've already forgotten. Born in 1989 in the summer, so my birthday still hasn't come this year. Do the maths. I stopped counting already. But yeah, it should be 31, if I'm not mistaken. I've no idea what would be good to get. Probably the defenses, but I still can't get it because I would need 4,800 and that's gonna take a while. This is, as I mentioned, a lot of things in this game are very grindy. And many people could probably give up before they even reach the 10th difficulty. Because not that it's difficult to reach, it's just very repetitive. Having to do this 10 times. Or at least 9. Oh! Time for arena, just a moment. We got a shrine, now it's the best time to go back to the arena with this shrine. Already 2 levels. After the shrine ends, I can probably exit and not finish this till the end. See what I mean when I'm telling you this is how I leveled up a lot last night. Just doing a shrine, then leveling a bit, then leaving. Okay, this is it's over. Let's let them kill me so I can exit. Good XP. I mean, I got several levels, 4, 5, or whatever. 7 levels actually, 6 or 7. This is the amount of skill points for 7, but I think I might have gotten one before I went in. Does it remember where I was? Somewhere in 4-2. And someone earlier asked me about the second class. I don't have one, I picked the same one. I picked the same one because I just thought I wanna go full Sork. But Berserk, I'm getting Berserk from this item. 4 points to Berserk. And that's where I'm getting the movement speed, attack speed buff. But there's respecking, so if I don't like full mage, I can always try and mix things up. In fact, it's probably gonna be better if I mix things up rather than sticking for full mage. Full mage seemed fine in the early levels, but the stats I'm getting from picking a mage are not gonna be any huge increase to my DPS in the higher levels where we are seeing such huge numbers of everything. This little bit of what, 60 int, 15 strength, it's not much. 2.5% magical damage is the only thing that probably might be pretty solid, because it's percent, so it's good all the time. How do you respect the second class? There is one consumable. I'm gonna show you. I mean, I'm not gonna show you, but I'm gonna show you the item. I obviously don't have the money to buy it, the resources to buy it. This one, reset your secondary mastery. Costs 300,000 of those skulls. Eventually, when you are doing highest difficulty content, the arena, the Coliseum in the highest difficulty, you would be getting that, but it would still require some grinding, so it's not gonna be super easy to get. I don't know how much it rewards at the highest levels when playing on Reincarnation 10. But it shouldn't be that difficult. I mean, probably you would grind for a day or two. You're gonna have to sell one kidney, not two kidneys. I guess it's that type of game where it doesn't want you to sell both kidneys and your firstborn. Just one kidney should be enough to respec. Not a fan of games that force you into farming like a fucking zombie to respec. But it's one of those games. That should be 10 times less as a cost, even 100 times less, 3,000 instead of 300,000. I don't understand why games insist on having costs to respec instead of just letting you respec for free. People make mistakes and people want to experiment, so let them test stuff as much as they want. You just rewrote. Yeah, they give you those items for free in the quests, in some of the achievements. Some of the achievements do give you those items. So you can reroll with those. Or do you mean that you started a new hero from scratch?
There is something terribly wrong down here.
Oh yeah, now that you have good gear, it's definitely fast to reroll. You just equip some tier 1 items, the best tier 1 items you can get, and keep pumping that attribute that's needed, like intelligence or strength or whatever. And yeah, you're one-shotting bosses. I was kind of one-to-shotting the first boss on my Necro and on my warrior yesterday, or it was more like today, because I did it in around 6 in the morning when I was recording that footage. I really need reincarnation tier 4 items. I could go farm some of those tier 4 zones again though. The one where mimics can spawn. Let's keep going.
The smell of molten blood makes me sick.
Yeah, but I would definitely stop streaming before I reach Reincarnation 5, but that's fine. I can do some more maybe tomorrow, or yeah, maybe tomorrow we can play only this game, and the day after tomorrow I can do another Torchlight 3 build for Bane. Just don't wanna do builds every day, because the game, I just enjoy this game a lot. And I want to learn more before I make some guides and before I make my first impressions. Although maybe I can make the first impressions tomorrow. It's not gonna be like a proper review, just first impressions of what I've seen, and then a beginner's guide eventually once I figure out more about the game. But yeah, there is a lot of potential in this game, and it just needs word of mouth to spread, people to start playing it. I don't know how many people are playing it right now in Steam. Let me check Steam DB, to be honest. What was the name? Anima semicolon D Rain. There we go. Oops. "24-hour peak 273, all-time peak 273, 6 hours ago." Well, this game definitely is underrated. Definitely is underrated. It deserves at least 10 times as much people playing it. But I mean, not everyone likes that type of simple depth. There's simplicity, yet there is depth in the game. Not everyone can appreciate this. And yeah, it's definitely too grindy for the majority of people. Even for me, the game is too grindy, but I still enjoy it for some unknown reason. Maybe I'm just craving something new, and knowing the fate of Torchlight 3 and Chaos Bane is kind of unknown, uncertain. And maybe I'm just looking for something new to sink time into. That's not some of the other games that disappointed me, like WoWs and Outriders. We'll see how Dark Alliance is though. Oh, Sky is eating. He's back to munchy munchy crunchy crunch. Eat, eat, eat. Don't worry. Eat. I'm gonna give him some more food after the stream is over. But yeah, I think the cycle is reach a new incarnation, start farming those world maps or whatever it's called. Get some legendaries there. If you don't repeat the same dungeon, the fifth one, where normally mimics spawn. Or just find one that's the highest possible one for the tier you're doing. Keep farming, get some legendaries, then push to the next one. In fact, if you can, even farm items for the next one as well before you push it. You're doing Retaliation Aura build. Yeah, I'm assuming Retaliation would be very fun to try Thorns builds in this game. I love doing Thorns builds in games when I'm doing melee. I wonder if I can do spin to win Thorns. Thorns spin to win, if that could work. With just spin to win and auras. And that Thorns stuff. Maybe mace. Can I use a mace to spin to win, or do I need to be wearing two-hander? I'm wondering. Mace and shield spin to win. Or a two-handed mace. Would it count as a mace if it's a two-handed mace? Two-handed hammer, whatever. I'm pretty sure it should count as a mace if it's two-handed. Need to see how they're wording it. This is mace one-handed, so yeah, there's definitely gonna be mace 2H if they're wording it that way. Oh, this seems like a huge damage leap, especially this one, 4 sockets. Let me quickly check. 4. This intelligence that I'm getting is the one pushing the DPS, but with this one with 4 sockets I can push it further. +2 to all abilities is pretty nice though. The mana consumed heals you is also pretty amazing as a passive ability. Cleric makes so that they don't have to hit you to take retaliation damage. Oh, that's nice. So they're taking it when you hit them, or what? I need to read it. I must have misreading it. Oh yeah, around you. I remember now. It's gonna be nice for Spin to win. I'm wondering if Cleric could make the Thorns damage apply around my minions as well. And if I can go Spectre with Thorns. If the Spectre can taunt. I don't know if the Spectre can pull aggro. Wait, I have a quest here? Really? Didn't know there was a quest here. My inventory sometimes opens on its own without me doing anything. Just walking. This seems like a side zone. But man, yeah, this game is underrated in my opinion. Perfect example of a game I can enjoy and a lot of others don't. In fact, most of the cases, the games I enjoy, most people don't. Torchlight 3, Chaos Bane, this game. The masses don't seem to enjoy the things I do. I've learned that long ago, but yeah, those 3 games prove kind of that point. Nightblade Jade is back. Jay is back. Welcome back, Jay. I will be stopping soon because it's 3 minutes past midnight. Not gonna stay for that much long. 10-15 more minutes or so, roughly. I could keep it to sell, but it's 2000 only. Okay, let's keep going. Where is the map? Here. So I guess I've done my quest here, did I? This kind of like a secret zone, additional area or whatever. Well, it still tells me there's a quest here. And Blade J just used the super sticker. Thank you very much, dude. Really appreciate the super sticker. He's saying keep it up. I will keep it up. Although there will be more streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow, most likely I won't make content tomorrow as a video, and I will stream. And just stream myself playing this game. There's supposed to be some quest here. I'm not sure what quest is. Any idea what's in the Hall of the Dead? What I'm supposed to do in the Hall of the Dead? Or is it just a extra side zone that looks like a quest on the map, but it's not really a quest zone? Where? See, when I get down there, there isn't anything I can do. When I exit, it tells me a question mark here. When I open my quest, No, no quest. Do I have to just clear everyone here? Oh, I get a shard from here. A shard? The the Pirit? Is that it? The Pirit. 3 shards for a key. Dang, I don't know where the shard is. Oh, only 100% on R. Okay, never mind that. So I'm just wasting my time here. Well, why does the game show me a question mark if I'm not on R10? This is just misleading the player into going in a zone they don't need to be going to. I'm assuming the best place to farm items is those map zones, the world map thingy from that NPC. Because there's a lot of mimics there, I'm assuming. Because yesterday that was my experience, that those zones drop a ton of stuff. But yeah, tomorrow I will be pushing for R10 in my stream. Today we're not gonna reach R5, at least not on stream, and I don't think I would play much more after the stream. Because I need to eat food, need to give Sky some medicine. Which full of mimics? The ones, those ones, just a moment. There's a lot of mimics, at least in the forest I found a lot. In this forest I found a lot of mimics around level 80. And earlier I did those stages up till the 230. And I'm not sure where I found mimics. I think it was here. Or maybe it was here. I don't remember exactly where, but one of those there was mimics. But I'm assuming to find the highest possible level. The highest possible level of the current tier I need, and to just farm it, rinse, repeat, reset the dungeon until I get a lot of mimics, and maybe get lucky for the grid world, because the grid world was fun, especially that boss room. Then there were so many there in the boss room. Is this on Steam? Yes, AD, it's on Steam for right now. It's discounted 10%, so instead of $10 or euro or quid probably, you would buy it for 9. I'm not sure if it's 9 quid or 8 quid, but yeah, it's 10 euro or $10 in Europe and USA, I think. Normally, but now it's 10% off. It also has a mobile version, but this seems to be better than the mobile version from what people are saying. Because this is the PC version, obviously. And yeah, they've apparently added, for example, an extra skill bar slot. 836 quid. Yeah, that's a decent price. And that's the discounted price, or is that the full one? Wait, where did the exit go? Am I blind? Ah, that's where it was. Britain says it's more in USA. Oh, in USA it's more. Okay, interesting. Jay says if you go straight over the bridge and keep going, there is a door that's where the 3 shards which you combine, but it's a R11 place. Oh, okay, so there's an R11 place now. But there is no R11 gear, is there? Just R10 gear. And you're doing R11 with R10 gear. Is that how it goes? Or does it drop R11 items? Oh, tier 6 gear is the maximum. Okay, that's interesting to know. Tier 6 gear is the max. Well, so I need R6 to max out my items. That's interesting. From there on out it would be squeezing stats, pushing numbers. Not a fan of power creep, pushing numbers kind of thing. If they had just stopped at R7, like instead of 11 it being 7, and just reduced the levels to not have that many levels, might have been better to compress things. But some people love grind, and this game's definitely made for those people. I'm gonna play it until I get bored of the grinding. For now, I'm not getting bored, but we'll see. We'll see after tomorrow. I think this is a good game to play every now and then, not to play as your main game, because it's very repetitive. Having to go through the story 10 times, even if it's without the quests and you're just speed running through the zones. R20 is 100%. What? R20 100%. Tier 6, do you mean R10 or like R20? You have over 126 hours on mobile. To me it's not about the time spent, it's about what you're doing when you're spending your time. Yeah, I've got 2,500 hours in Torchlight 3 since April 2019, and over 1,000, 5, 6, 700 across my 2 accounts in Chaosbane, before I switched and after I switched to my streamer account on it. Since a year and a half ago or so for Chaosbane, but it's not about how much time. It's about what you're doing when you're playing the game. Like, does it feel grindy or not? Does it feel repetitive or not, and so on? Is your time rewarded? Do you feel like your time is being wasted or not? And in some games it just feels like it's unnecessarily prolonging something that shouldn't take this long, that artificially trying to increase the length, the duration of the game, and needing so many resources to respec, also another thing that seems kind of weird. By the way, what is this thing here? There's a question mark. Like for example, the respect shouldn't cost as much. All those things from that endgame shop with the skulls cost ridiculously high amounts. I wonder how much I can get from the highest survival mode for a single run. Is it 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 skulls I can get from doing the highest difficulty in the Coliseum, in the trial? Something I'm wondering. Another thing that seems grindy, the Astellium. This seems super grindy. I'm getting very little of those things. Astralium. That Astralium is kind of grindy. Wait, 500k for a full run of skulls? Well, okay, then it's good. Then it's good. If it's 10 waves or whatever amount of waves, and you get 500k skulls, then it's solid. Definitely the power is worth it, but that's not. That doesn't matter. That it shouldn't be this grindy. Even if it gives you a lot of power, it shouldn't take forever. Because if it's too grindy, you would get bored before it's time to try a different class. And what's the point of having build variety if you're forcing the players to stick to the same class for a too long amount of time? Because it takes forever to max out a new hero. In those games, what's fun is maxing one hero and then trying different builds on that hero and respecking, testing different combinations, resetting your class subclass combos, and then leveling new heroes to try new things as well with them. But if it takes forever, most people would just be put off by the inhumane grind. Inhumane grind belongs in only one type of game, and that's MMORPGs. It fits in MMORPGs. Although I wish even MMORPGs wouldn't have inhumane grind. But it's in their butt. Unfortunately, even MMO developers don't realize that it might fit, but it doesn't mean it needs to be there in MMOs. But the thing is, there are masochistic players who love inhumane grind. Just look at Black Desert. Look at how many people love torturing themselves by leveling in a game like Black Desert. Even if you pay me, there's no amount of money you can pay me for me to want to play Black Desert and torture myself to try and level up to reach max level and stuff like that. It is not gonna happen. It's not worth my mental health to play Black Desert, for example, regardless what's in it for me. But some people enjoy it, some people love it, some people live Black Desert. But yeah, it has a grind that... Okay, it's not as inhumane grind as Lineage 2, but maybe the final few levels are. Like the old school classic official server raids Lineage 2. So wouldn't be surprised if Black Desert's devs used to play Lineage 2 when they were young. And they were like, oh, let's make something similar for the new generation. Just fancier and flashier. With better combat. Actually, Black Desert's combat system is amazing. One of the best out there. Such a shame that it has such terrible grind and such terrible pay to win. Oh, I found one of those. I still have no idea what I do with those cores, but okay. Oh, they will be reworking how reincarnations work. Yeah, reincarnation should just require you to reach a certain level. That's it. Simple. Reach level X, reach the new reincarnation. Reach level Y, reach the next reincarnation. So unlocking the new tier of gear after reaching a certain level. Why is it so fucking difficult to make it that way? It's simple, it works, it has worked since forever in games to walk new tiers of gear behind a level. Yeah, they try to do something original, but in the end it just ends up a chore. It ends up a chore. You end up doing stuff that feels boring. I'd much rather do the survival mode and those other maps instead of running through the story just so I can reach the final boss again. So this is to take the stats, the legendary affix of one item and put it on another, right? The fusing, kind of like in what's its name, Chronicon, taking the legendary affix of one item, putting it on another. But I want to know if I take, for example, if I take this one, +2 to all abilities, mage, unique, the mana consumed heals you, and put it on another item. For example, like on this item, or let's say whatever item, would that other item lose its own ability and replace it with the new one, or would it get both abilities at the same time? Because in Chronicon you can get 2 abilities at the same time, so I'm wondering if this is in the same way. So you get both of them. And some stats carry over. Oh, nice. Okay, I think 12:23. 12:23, 23 past midnight. It's time to take a pause, and not sure if I'm gonna be playing after my stream is over, but I'm gonna end the stream and tomorrow either continue from here or from wherever I've reached if I decide to play more. I didn't sleep last night, so can't guarantee when I will wake up. Probably in the afternoon sometime, my time, and I'm 2 hours ahead of UK time. So thanks everyone for stopping by, for watching, for the super chats, for follows, subs and everything. Keep it cool. I hope you enjoyed watching me play this game and enjoyed all the information that Jay has been providing. I'm gonna throw the Discord server that Jay gave earlier, the link. I'm gonna go and join that server after my stream. Keep it cool until next time from me, and goodbye.